Hello, this is Brave Sir Robin coming to you from Parts Unknown, here today to do some predictions for the upcoming pay-per-view that's coming up, WWE Extreme Rules. There's 6 matches announced for this pay-per-view. I'm going to talk about those 6 matches, the possibility of the 7th that I've heard talked about but it hasn't officially been announced. So let's get right to it. The first match I'm going to talk about, we have Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes in a Falls Count Anywhere match. My prediction for this, I think that Rey will win this match. I think with him being drafted to Raw and Cody Rhodes staying on SmackDown, that'll be the end of this feud. Cody got the win at WrestleMania, but so this way I think Rey will win and win the feud on a high note and go into Raw with some momentum behind him. Next match to talk about will be Layla versus Michelle McCool in a Loser Leaves WWE match. My prediction for this match, I think the sandwich that I get up to make while this match is happening will be quite delicious. It'll probably have turkey on it and probably have mayo and mustard as well. Okay, seriously about the match, I think Layla, because of the rumors that Michelle McCool is leaving, so I think that's pretty much a given there. Well, it was funny, if you saw SmackDown this week, they have a really bad edit of this. It used to just be a Loser Leaves SmackDown match. Now they have an edit in where, like, mid-promo, Michelle McCool's tone of voice changes in the middle and they cut to a shot of Layla. It was a really bad dub. It was pretty funny. Why she's leaving all of a sudden, I don't know. I guess she's sick of being on the road and her and Taker will be off the road together that way. Next match will be Jim Ross and the King, Jerry Lawler, against Michael Cole and Jack Swagger. And dear God, I hope that the faces win this match, and this will be the end of this angle. I am sick to death of this Michael Cole angle. It was funny at first, like when he first started just on NXT, slagging on Daniel Bryan and slagging on the women. I mean, that was kind of amusing, but when it carried over to Raw and SmackDown and every segment of every show is the Michael Cole show now, his angle seriously needs to end with a pile driver too. Not Jerry Lawler doing the ankle lock, with a pile driver. That's how this needs to end. Something decisive at the very least. And the next match I'll talk about is Randy Orton versus CM Punk in a last man standing match. Again, due to Randy Orton being drafted to SmackDown, I think this will be the feud ender, and I think Orton will win just so they can send him to SmackDown with the momentum, seeing he's gone in there to be the top guy now. Seeing now that Edge is gone, they want him to be the guy carrying the brand, so he needs a win here, so that's why I think he will win. The one match they haven't announced officially, but they seem to be building towards it. I've seen it rumored on some sites that it may be added at the last minute, so maybe some impromptu thing. I think they're adding Sheamus versus Kofi Kingston, most likely for the U.S. title. The reason they'll probably do that is so they can have Kofi Kingston win it and take the U.S. title to Raw with him. That way they'll have the U.S. title on Raw and the IC title on SmackDown once again. That, or if Sheamus wins, maybe they'll lead to like some sort of angle where there's a unification on SmackDown or something between the US and IC titles. I'd rather they didn't, but that seems to be where they're going lately. They unified the tags, they unified the women's, and I guess the secondary titles are the next thing to go. That'd be a shame, really, but that's it. I don't make these decisions. But it's all the same. I'm thinking Kofi's going to win just so he could take the title. If this match even happens. I mean, can you even call this a prediction if the match doesn't even happen? But that's a guess anyway. So the 2 important matches of the show, obviously, are going to be the 2 world title matches. The first one of which I'm going to talk about is Christian versus Alberto Del Rio for the vacant world title. Vacant because Edge had to give it up recently due to his retirement, and calling it ends to a great career that he's had. I know I said on my previous video that Del Rio was going to win, but now that he's been drafted to Raw, I'm going with Christian, and I want to see this. Interesting thing to note is if Christian wins the title here, he'll be the first guy to win both a TNA title, main title, and one of WWE's main titles, but held TNA's first. I know lots of guys have done it the other way around, like Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle and them, but he'll be the first guy to win TNA's title first. That'll kind of be a cool accomplishment, I think. And I'd like to see Christian as a world champion, even if it's just a transitional thing. Maybe he'll just Iron Sheik it to Mark Henry or something, who will just go on to feud with Orton. It's pretty obvious they want Orton to be the main guy, but I hope Christian has at least he'll get his name in the books. I guess that's the main thing, and a lot of people will be glad to see it. He's deserved it for years now, so it'll be cool to see. The next main match I'm going to talk about, the main event, which I'm guessing will be the show ender, is John Cena versus The Miz versus John Morrison in a triple threat steel cage match. My prediction for this, I think The Miz is going to retain. I think something will happen to Morrison involving R-Truth, costing him to lose. And something will happen with Cena. I think Cena is going to go on to feud with Alberto Del Rio after, but I don't think there's going to be a title on the line, so I think Miz will retain. I could be off on this, but I'm going with Miz again. His momentum's been great. I think it'd be great to have him win this. He's been doing an excellent job as champion, and the TV's been excellent. So hopefully he'll win this, and it'll be pretty cool. So there's my predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber. I should be back pretty soon with, I think I got a game review coming up. I actually filmed it already. I just haven't done the editing and all that. And I'm going to be back with some DVD review again too. I haven't done one of them in a long time now, and I want to do more of them because to me, that my show is a wrestling show, and it's mainly the main reason I wanted to do it is to talk about wrestling DVDs. I just got really sidetracked lately, but I'll get back on track with that soon, and hopefully it'll entertain people. So until next time, be sure to check out my Twitter at twitter.com/BraveSirRobinBP. Link will be below. And my Facebook group at facebook.com/PartsUnknownFanPage. All one word. So make sure you check that out too. I'm going to provide links below, and I'll talk to you probably after the pay-per-view or probably next weekend. I'm still on the fence if I'll actually see the pay-per-view or if I'll probably have to just read results after. I might be busy that night actually, so it's hard to tell. So we'll see. So until next time, this is Brave Sir Robin, signing off.